I hate losing Cole, and I don't really know what we're dealing with there, so I'll have to wait and see. But because he's the fastest kid we got, and he can flat out take the top off. And you know, so I hate he's made it back and didn't get finished. So we'll see where he's at. But the group collectively is coming together, you know, in a real positive way. I'm excited about it.
A little bit of a flashback there with Mike Williams when you saw Tyler hit the goalpost.
Yeah.
A little scary.
Yeah. Did he hit it? I just saw him go catch it.
Yeah, for the play.
Then the lights went off. Got the light show going on, but I knew it was close.
Yeah.
Did he hit it? Did he run it?
I think so.
Well, they got it. I guess they changed it, so he bounced off of it. He came back. But it was a great play. Beautiful throw.
With the third quarter kind of offense slowed down a little bit, is there something in particular that you would kind of point to for why that happened and then how you kind of got out of it?
Nah, I just missed a few plays. Probably had a couple calls, probably not that bad, but just missed a couple plays. They made a couple, and but, you know, nothing more than that. Settled in.
What were you on the rest for toward the end? Was it like forward progress?
No. I just there was a couple calls that just we didn't agree with. And I just think regardless of the score of the game, just gonna call the game. Guys are out there trying to play, so it was just a chit chat, nothing major.
You said you expected to see a trick play or two. They got you there in the last minute, but the fake punt.
Got my man Strozier, gummit. Tough sledding for Stroge. That's it. That was about his first time they're going to throw a halfback pass on him. But hey, he's a young true freshman that we're going to redshirt this year, but he'll learn from it.
On the fake punt, though, how about Spector coming up with the tackle?
Yeah, it was a great job. I think Barnes kind of got over there as well. And, we were actually, we had the block on, and we were going after it. It's one of the things we got to kind of coach up a little bit because we didn't do a good job of containing from the outside, but it was just a great reaction. And, guys went and got it. So that was a big play. Big play.
I know you said it's a wait and see with Cole, but it's lower body.
Yeah, lower body. Yeah. I don't know any details yet.
Dabo, you had 30 points attributed to your underclassmen. If I did that math correct, I'm a journalism major, so I didn't. What does that say about kind of how you develop them? And then does that get you excited for Clemson years from now, or the Clemson we could see in the coming weeks with these freshmen?
Oh, we only got one senior on offense. That's Butler. That's it. That's the only senior we got. It's going to be gone. Maybe we'll have a junior leave or somebody gets out of here that I don't know about. But so I think it says a lot. Bo's our oldest receiver. He's a true junior. We got a lot of really good young talent on this roster. I love our tight ends, and Brenny and Sage and little Josh Sapp. Man, he shows up. He's another guy that, hey man, Greenville High. We've had some success at Greenville High. That's for sure, with Sadler and Josh and TB. So super excited about the young talent that we have for sure. But, I think it bodes well for this year and for many years to come. A lot of young talent on defense too. Barnes is just a freshman. Avion's a freshman. Shelton's a freshman. Jamal's a freshman. Dee's a freshman. Woodaz is a sophomore. Beer's a freshman. How about old T.J. Parker, who's pretty good? He's just a freshman. So we got a lot of young talent, a lot to be excited about for the while to come.
How important was it to play a clean game, win the turnover margin, not just to win tonight, but obviously with Florida State looming?
Yeah, we have no chance against Florida State if we can't win the turnover margin. We have zero chance. We can't beat hardly anybody when you lose the turnover margin. That's the greatest equalizer in football. Is poor ball security. So it's good to be able to have a game like this, because it creates confidence, and hopefully we can put a few weeks together. And we're creating turnovers. That's 3 games in a row we've been getting them. So I'm really proud of our defense. Defense is playing really well for us right now. And but certainly be the biggest challenge yet this week with a really, really good group, veteran group, dynamic quarterback, great receivers, big time back, and they really good tight end, good OL, good defense, a complete team.
Were you surprised that BC gave them a scare today?
No, I mean, listen, that place is hard to go, it's a tough place to play, and I think, they've really had the game in control. It's 31-10, and I just think, next thing you know, whether you take your foot off the gas or guys kind of let up a little bit, next thing you know, it's a turnover, scoop score, and then they get a stop, and then a little momentum, and, next thing you know, you're in a dogfight, right? And I think that's probably more, I think they controlled the game pretty good, from the second half on. Outside the turnovers.
I guess how optimistic are you about Warner Parks and Makuba, I guess, going into the week?
Pretty optimistic. That's one of the reasons we held them. We've got some depth, and so we feel really good about Mitchell, and we feel good about Harris and Trent, and Linthicum, and those guys that can all go in there and play for us. Dietrich. So he was just a little sore, so we felt like it served him well to sit this one out. And then Makuba, he's kind of on the path that we thought he would be. So we'll see where he is Monday.
What are what's the mindset of where Coolhead's able to prevail in the running back, kind of in the core, kind of little tiff between Shipley and Coach Spiller? Did y'all kind of just cool things down?
I don't even know. I have no idea. Something happened.
It was right near the end of the first half with the Klubnik QB push.
Each other?
Yes.
They yell at each other? Oh boy. I don't know. I'll find out. I'm sure they'll be fine. Coach Spiller, he can handle it. I promise you. Don't worry about him.
With this game, and talk about Coach Spiller, the only other time we played this team was his freshman year, first game in 06, another sound win. I mean, that just tells you right there, no matter how many years pass, you guys just had their number at 9.
06, was that the first time we beat them down there in like 50 years? Oh, was it here? 06? Here?
2006, 54 to 6.
Florida Atlantic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Florida State. I was like, what? Didn't we win down there? Was it
06, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like
First time since the
in
80s.
100 years. I thought you were talking about FSU. So FAU in 06, golly, I do remember that game. And they were just kind of getting going. But was that Schnellenberger too? Wasn't it? Yeah. So they're a much improved program. It's pretty cool to see where they are as a program. Got a chance to see Coach Herman before the game, visit with him a little bit. Obviously it's his first year, but I'll tell you, they got some guys now. And again, they do a lot of good stuff. And again, I hate the quarterback got hurt. Hopefully, I don't know what the status of him is, but I did get a chance to see him just for a second after the game.
Yeah, but can you talk about Nate Wiggins kind of setting the tone and how kind of defense kind of got you guys rolling?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that's the way it ought to be. That's Clemson football. Again, it's complimentary football. It's a beautiful thing to watch. You get a good kickoff, and you got there and you get a big stop or a turnover like that. And I didn't know this until tonight. Nate, I think it's the first time in 45 years to have a guy back-to-back years with a pick six. That's pretty cool. I know Dorian did it in the same year, but 45 years to do it in back-to-back years. And it was a great play. We had a third and long package in the game, and he sat back, he read it, he had good eyes, he broke on it, and man, it's awesome. I mean, we're creating turnovers, we're catching the ball. Woodaz once again with another big turnover. But it set the tone, man. The valley erupted. I mean, it was awesome. Just what we needed.
Any questions for Coach from Zoom?
Yeah, Dabo, this is Pete at AP. I saw on game day this morning, The Rock was out with Dion in Colorado. You had Marky Mark here. What was that like?
You're showing your age. Nobody knows him. He's an actor. You got to be like over 50 to know good vibrations, right?
Marking the fumble.
Yeah. It was kind of cool to meet him. It's amazing the people who are associated with this university. You know, I mean, his daughter obviously goes here, and or maybe you didn't know that, but his daughter goes here. So Parents Weekend, I guess, while he was in town. So yeah, it's kind of cool to be able to meet Marky Mark. You know, and you know, but I kind of liked him in Invincible. That was kind of, you know, when he was the receiver for the Eagles. That was my favorite one. But yeah, he was. I didn't get to see him tonight, so I assume he was somewhere around there. But I think he enjoyed it. He got a chance to see Clemson and football facility and all that stuff. But yeah, maybe we can get the Rock here. That would be cool. I'm a big fan of the Rock too, so maybe Dion will share him with us once in a while.
Anyone else? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.